Hello and welcome to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton, and welcome to the starting 11 show for Sunderland versus Everton, taking place at 8 p.m. tomorrow at the Stadium of Light. A pretty big game in terms of, I think, Everton's performances, and I think a lot of the fan base will agree, have looked very disappointing as of recently. It doesn't feel like there's been that spark that there was at the start of the season, and although unwarranted, I think a lot of fans are starting to worry about us dropping down the table, especially considering like teams like West Ham got a win recently. All the newly promoted sides look really good. For example, Sunderland are flying high towards the top of the table now, and we've got to travel to play them at home, which is currently probably one of the best atmospheres, if not the best atmosphere in the league, in terms of how excited the fans are, how ready for games they are. So I think it's going to be very difficult. In terms of injury news, David Moyes has confirmed that we will still be without Nathan Patterson and Jared Bramthwaite. But besides that, everyone is fit and available to play. So starting the team off, in goal I've got Jordan Pickford. The defence will stay the same with Jake O'Brien, James Tarkowski, Michael Keane and Vitaly Mykolenko. Mykolenko's been really bad. He was really bad last game, but I just don't think Moyes will give Adam Asno the trust. I don't know. I mean, he could play James Garner at left back and then open up the midfield, but I think David Moyes is too stubborn to make a change, to be honest. I don't think he's going to make as many changes as we want in this game. I think there's going to be one real change, and that's it, to be honest with you. I think I just don't expect much in terms of change, to be honest with you. I don't think he will make the changes. I don't think he's going to make the changes unless he is utterly desperate and he has no other choice, to be honest with you. So injuries, AFCON. Yeah, even Mykolenko's been really bad, but I just don't. The only solution I could see is Garner, maybe Merlin Roll goes at left back and overlaps because he's big and physical as well. He could probably handle the defensive work. He doesn't look slow either, but I don't think Moyes wants to play someone out of position, so if he's got a left back, he's just going to play the left back. Midfield partnership of James Garner and Idrissa Gueye. No surprise, both have been playing quite well. There's not really much to change. There's also not really much to talk about with them. Then the three behind the striker. Shock has also not changed. Illiman and Dye on the right, Kane and Dewsbury Hall in the middle, and Jack Grealish on the left. To be honest with you, Grealish and Dewsbury Hall Dewsbury Hall specifically, have not been that good in the past few games. Grealish, I feel like is because he's getting more pressure on him, but I feel like he's holding onto the ball for too long. It feels like he's getting past his man, and then because he hasn't fully got past him with like acres of space, he's cutting back instead of just trying to fire one in quickly. But I also do feel like that's a result of Beto playing, and that I just don't think he trusts Beto, and completely understandably he doesn't trust Beto because Beto is arguably the least reliable striker in the league. Just with Hall, it's just been a bit disappointing in the past few games. I've seen a lot of people asking about Alcaraz and RÖHL. I just don't think Moyes will make the changes. I do think RÖHL specifically should be in consideration. Alcaraz looks good, but I think RÖHL's look really good, and I think he should be in consideration for a starting spot at this point as well. Especially against Sunderland, where I feel like we're going to have to be a bit more physical in attack to get things going. And I think having big Merlin Roll will help in that physicality. And then up front, I've gone TN or Barry. I do this every week in the hopes Moyes starts him, because again, this is meant to be what I think Moyes will play. It's meant to be like my little hit and hope. But the Instagram story he did put up about being ready, I believe it was, all the training top photo stuff. I believe that's showed Moyes he's working hard, and I believe he's working hard in training as well. So I think Barry's going to get given a chance. I think he deserves a chance, because I think, like I've said brutally honestly, I don't think you can be worse than what Beto's been. So I don't understand why he's not being given a chance. Hopefully he wants to prove himself. Hopefully he's all over the game. Hopefully he can contribute goals in this game, because it's what we need. I've not got much faith in the game, to be honest with you. I don't think it's going to go our way, but I think a good game from Barry, maybe a goal, can change the fortunes around a little bit for him and give him the confidence that he really needs to excel, and I do think he can do that. So going into the lineup one more time before the game, in goal I've got Jordan Pickford. At right back, Jurk O'Brien. The centre back partnership of Michael Keane and James Tarkowski, with Vitaly Mikolenko at left back. A defensive midfield partnership of James Garner and Idrissa Gueye. The three behind the striker, Iliman Ndiaye, Kane Dewsbury Hall and Jack Grealish, with Tieno Barry leading the line. That is all for this video. Let us know down in the comments below what you think David Moyes will start and what you think you would start in this game. Please like and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter at Everton Newsfeed, and follow myself on Twitter at Callum Brannan3. And I'll see you all for the next video and or live stream that I am on.